you have a spigot outside, you want to replace it, I'll show you step by step how you can do it. Remember, before you start working, close the main shut-off valve from the meter, close to the water meter, and that's it. Okay, so here, as you can see, I'm cutting the pipe, so that way I can utilize as much pipe as possible. Otherwise, you may run into a shortage, or you have to add a piece. So here, as you can see, I'm just using the deburr just to remove all the sharpness of the pipe, and it have to be very smooth. Otherwise, you're going to have issues. So use one end, the other. So one end is just to remove the sharpness of the inside, and the other is to remove the sharpness of the outside. Very easy and convenient. Yeah, and this type of tools, they cost like $10. Very good. And also you can buy the generic one. I never had any issues. And also you can use the multi-tool. The one I recommend is the Milwaukee one. This is the best one, better than Rishi, DeWalt, or any other brand. Is the best one. Milwaukee, the fuel option. And after that, we have to clean up the end of the pipe, so that way we're going to use a cleaner. I made another video. If you go to my playlist, you will see it, and it works very, very well. So now I'm going to show you. So you put it in the drill or impact driver, so as you can see, and everything will be clean in a few seconds. As you can see, very good, very fast, and that is all you need to connect the other end. Make sure that there is no any dent or anything like that, because if there is any imperfection in the surface of the pipe, it's going to leak. Okay, so here I'm going to remove I'm going to make the hole a little bit bigger, because I just removed the old pipe. Usually the copper pipes, the regular one, the one that you have to solder, they're thinner. So I'm using a rotary drill, and with the inch, and I think it's an inch and a half or an inch and a quarter, so that way I can fit the other one. Otherwise it's not going to fit, and it's going to be more complicated. So if you buy an SDS plus a rotary drill plus a big drill bit, you should be able to go through the wall very quickly. And even if there is a little bit of wood, like in this case, I was able to go through it very fine. All right, so now I have the brand new, this is a SHARKBITE. It's very good, I like it a lot, and they're very easy to install. So now with the marker, make just a small mark on the wall, so that way I can make a hole, a little one, so that way I can put 2 screws on the side, and that's it. Very simple. So I do that, and then again with the hammer, the rotary hammer drill, I use a very tiny drill, and then I make the hole, and that's it. Very easy. And then you can use the Tapcon, the blue screws, in order to put the screws, and that's it. So now I'm trying to put this back, but sometimes there is a little bit of maybe some stone or rocks, so just blow it and usually good. Alright, so as you can see, once we install this, we put it like that, and with this marker we're going to right here, make some hole, put some screws, and we'll be good. Okay, here very easy. I just am using an extension to put the screws, and in one side I had to remove later the handle in order to reach and be able to put the screws. So this is very easy. You can remove the handle if you want to, just with a regular Phillips screwdriver, it will be enough. And then now I'm going to put the other screw that I wasn't able to screw it in all the way, and that's it. And then after that I'll put the handle back, and that is all you need. The Tapcon, they are great. You don't need a plastic anchor or anything like that for the wall. Now we're going to go to the other side and connect the pipe. Alright, so as you can see, all you have to do is just push the shut-off valve, and that's it. Make sure that you mark it at least 1 inch, so that way you know that it went through completely. And now, because in the other side I have the screws, you know, it's way easier to keep things in place, and you can push it as much as possible. It will not go away. So now all I have to do is just hook up the other side of the pipe, and that's it. So as you can see, I have cleaned it so that way I know it's good. There is no dents or anything like that. Make sure it have to be perfect, the surface, otherwise you may have some small leaks, and you don't want that. So all you have to do, push all the way in, and it should be good. So if it goes all the way in, it's fine. In the other side, I had a small imperfection, so I'm going to cut it with this cutter that you see. They are very economical, maybe like $10–20. You can buy the whole kit for half an inch, 3/4, 1 inch. Otherwise, you can buy one. Most of the pipes that you're going to see, they are a half inch, and that is enough. So once you cut it, you don't have to use the deburr to remove the sharpness or anything like that. The cut will be perfect. All you have to do, if you want, is just clean it up a little bit, and that's it. So that way you know it's good. Alright, as you can see, I use that extension, so that way you can push the pipe like this, and then you put it in place, you lift it up, and then you push it again towards the other way, with this tool that you see here. And that's it. So everything looks great. Now it has to put some foam in that area, and we should be good. So now you can use this. The red one, I don't remember right now the brand, but I can put it in the description. But this expanding foam, it works very well. So that way you don't have insects or anything like that getting inside, no water or anything. So everything will work just fine. A lot of fun. All right, as you can see, with the new faucet, we can open it, close it very easily. That's the extension. That's the new connection outside. There is no leaks, as you can see. And we have water. Everything is good. You can see. Everything is dry. There is no leaks. Now I'm going outside. I'm going to show you, so that way you can see it. This is how it looks like outside. Without water. Okay. Alright, so as you can see, I installed here the Tapcon screws, goes against the concrete, and this is very firm, so not going anywhere, and everything works. And there are no leaks inside or anything like that.